Okay, guys, so hello, my name is Makita Bonner. For those who don't know me, I work for Smart Apartment Solutions, and the next gen asked me to come on today to show you guys a quick cooking demo. So I decided on something healthy. I'm doing cauliflower bites, so let's get started. So I went to the grocery store and I got a big head of cauliflower, which you can see right here. I rinsed it and cut them up in little bite-sized pieces. You don't want to make them too big, but you don't want to make them too small either. So I went ahead and I steamed the cauliflower bites just for about 10 minutes. So they're fork tender, so they'll be more easier to cook with once we put them in the oil. So what I used in my bowl here is some non-dairy milk. I used some oat milk and 2 tablespoons of vinegar, which is going to help me make a vegan buttermilk. So after they set in this mixture for about 10 minutes, they're here right here on my platter, and I got my oil right here ready to go. And then I have a plastic bag here, and in my plastic bag I have some all-purpose flour. I have some Lawry seasoning, some paprika, some garlic powder, some turmeric, and last but not least, some fresh cracked pepper. So I put all of that in my bag and I mixed it up really good. I also took about 2 tablespoons of my vegan buttermilk and I put it inside of the flour just so when I add the cauliflower to here, batter it up, it'll hold more like crustier, and I just like the texture I get when I cook it. So let's get started. I went ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple pieces in here and shake it up like this. And you just wanna, it reminds me of like making chicken when I make it. So I'm like literally just looking at it, shaking it off like this. We want to just add it to our induction cooktop, which is frying. You guys can't see that portion, but it's frying here. And while that's frying, it's going to go for about 4 minutes on each side. You just want to make sure it looks really nice, crispy, and brown. So let's move on to the next step. Let's make our dipping sauce for our cauliflower bites. So what I'm doing here is I have a non-dairy mayo, which is vegan. It's by Hellman's. So I'm just eyeballing it. I'm doing about a cup here of that. My recipe actually, guys, calls for sweet and sour, like a sauce with sriracha, but I couldn't find that stuff at the store yesterday, so I got to improvise. So I'm going to use here some Louisiana hot sauce, and I'm going to do about maybe 6 dabs. You really just want to make sure that you are taking away from the white color of the mayo so it looks like it's transforming. And I'm also going to go ahead and do a little bit of cracked pepper, fresh pepper. I use a little bit of parsley flakes dried and some garlic powder. So I'm going to go ahead and just mix that up, and boom. That is our dipping sauce, literally. So I went ahead and made a couple before we got started today. And this is what the cauliflower bites look like when they come out. They're nice and, I don't think they can see, baby. Hope you guys can see. They're nice and brown. And what I did was I took some of the dipping sauce I made and I drizzled it on top with some parsley flakes. And yeah, it's that simple, guys. And it's that tasty too. So I really enjoyed doing this. I'm glad you guys asked me to do it. I hope you guys definitely will get the recipe from Peggy because I sent it to her. If you think you might want to try this light dish for watching football, or if you're just hungry and want a snack. Thank you so much. You guys stay safe and stay smart.